It's been 3,000 years and finally we're getting another Pokémon Presents. Okay, it's actually been 5 months, but it feels like 3,000 years since we've had any Pokémon news regarding Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Legends Arceus. The former of which is coming out in just a couple of months now, November 20-something? And it's been kind of crazy that we haven't gotten much news for the games compared to previous Pokemon releases. Like even the last remakes, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, had so many trailers like every couple of months coming out. But we're finally getting more news for both games as confirmed on the Pokemon Twitter. Wednesday, August 18th at 6 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time, which is 8 in the morning for me. I'm gonna have to get up early once again, but it's gonna be worth it because we're getting Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, and Pokemon Legends Arceus news, and possibly a little more because according to Cerebi, the Pokemon Presents will be 28 minutes long, which is a pretty long time to just show new trailers for both games. I mean, the last Pokemon Presents was for the 25th anniversary, and that was just 20 minutes long, and they had both Legends Arceus and Brilliant Diamond revealed in there, plus like some extra gameplay and like talking about it, so 28 minutes is a while. Feels like we're gonna get a lot of content regarding these games. So today I'm gonna do my hopes and predictions. If you guys are excited, make sure to hit that like button because we're finally getting Pokemon news, and of course I will be live streaming it on Wednesday when it happens, so put those alarm clocks on. If you got school, I feel sorry for you because you're gonna have to wait. Now, I honestly feel that there's not going to be too much Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl news because, judging from the first trailer at least, it feels that these are going to be much simpler remakes compared to like Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, which not only upgraded the Hoenn region graphically, but also added a lot of the features new to that generation like Mega Evolutions, a completely new post-game where you soar around the sky on Latios and Latias. That was actually probably one of the most fun post-games of any Pokemon game. And that is my first hope for the Diamond and Pearl remakes. It's just some kind of post-game, because the last few Pokemon games have been kind of lacking in that department. Sword and Shield basically didn't have a post-game until the DLC came out, and Ultra Sun and Moon had the Rainbow Rocket episode, which was actually pretty dope. And then Omega Ruby even had the Delta episode. I almost forgot about that. It'd be so sick if we get a Platinum episode in the Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl remakes, where we get to go into the Distortion World and capture Giratina, since obviously the Distortion World was not in the original Diamond and Pearl. And if that's a bit too far-fetched or wishful thinking for you, then let's at least hope we get the fight area, the usual post-game of Diamond and Pearl, where we had the Battle Tower, and in Platinum, the whole Battle Frontier. But again, I might be getting my hopes a little too high, expecting a Battle Frontier, especially after what happened in the last remakes with that huge tease. But my number one hope for the Diamond and Pearl remakes, as with everybody else, I'm sure, is that they add Mega Evolutions. It's the only thing I'm asking for, Ilka. I know that you're a new studio and you're probably keeping it basic in terms of like adding new things. I feel that Game Freak wouldn't want to give them too much freedom yet. Like they're trying to test the waters and see how they handle just making a basic remake before they give them full creative liberties. But Mega Evolutions are like the most loved transformation gimmick of them all compared to Gigantamax and even regional forms. I recently did a poll and Mega Evolutions got 75% of the votes. Even the Battle Frontier, which I thought a lot of people would want, only had a 10%. But just compared to Mega Evolutions, it's no contest. So I know it's a lot to hope for, but I feel that that's like the one thing that they could add in there and it wouldn't change too much of the main game or the story. Like there's already so many Mega Evolutions from Sinnoh, Abomasnow, Lucario, Garchomp. Imagine Cynthia with the Mega Garchomp. I know that's high hopes, so a little bit on the lower end of the scale. I at least hope that we get Gym Leader rematches, because I feel that that has kind of been pushed to the side in recent games as well. But it was so fun in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. You could call up all of the gym leaders from Kanto and Johto, and they'd re-challenge you in the post-game with like stronger teams. I think in Diamond and Pearl actually, or maybe Platinum, there was a cafe you could go to, and sometimes the gym leaders would be in there ready for a rematch as well. That would be so cool to have in the remakes. If they're gonna be one-to-one, like not many new features added, then they can at least have this return. So yeah, I'm not expecting too much Diamond and Pearl remake news since they're coming out so soon, but I am hoping for a lot of Legends Arceus info and hopefully some upgrades to the game because it was looking pretty empty in that first trailer. And I'm not just talking in terms of Pokemon, like where the frick are the people, man? There's a whole village and no one in sight. It's been 6 months, so I'm hoping they've got some new stuff to show us, like maybe some more NPCs or people walking around the town. In terms of the Pokemon themselves, I've actually made 2 videos on my biggest hopes for Legends Arceus, and first is new starter evolutions, because we've got Rowlet, Oshawott, and Cyndaquil. I almost forgot you, little dude. But it'd be cool if somehow these starters, since they weren't originally from Sinnoh, maybe being brought over here triggers some kind of new, however they explain regional variants, like being raised in a different environment makes these Pokemon evolve into something different. Samurott definitely needs it, because I saw recently another poll for the favorite fully evolved water type starter, and yeah, Samurott didn't even get 1,000 votes, dude. Oh, that's so sad for Samurott. I actually really like Oshawott and Duwat, but then going on to 4 legs just makes no sense. How badass would it be to see it like dual wielding katanas, Naruto style? Naruto doesn't have katanas. Aside from that, I would love to see ancient or ancestral forms for Pokemon. I know that this game isn't like too far in the past, according to some theorists on YouTube, because of the steampunk Pokeballs. The fact that there's modern day desk in the background there makes me feel like it's not really super far in the past, and therefore ancient or ancestral forms might not be too likely. But like, how cool would that be if in the past some Pokemon looked different? If that doesn't end up happening, then maybe this is the game where we could get regional forms for Sinnoh Pokemon that we haven't seen before. After all, we have seen that very blue Rhyhorn, and I honestly feel that that's probably just like a mini boss Pokemon, since there was some leaks a while ago that showed like a golden Sirfetch'd kind of boss thing. Enough wishful thinking, okay? My predictions are too out there. Space Jam. My biggest hope for Legends Arceus is just that the combat system is a little different, because we've already seen that we still have your typical 4 moves and like the camera panning around, so it makes it feel that this is just gonna be a simple turn-based RPG like always. But according to Wikipedia, the most reputable source of Pokemon knowledge, this is gonna be an action RPG, which means we need some action elements in there. Like, we've seen the character rolling around the field to catch Pokemon, so maybe in battle you might have to dodge out of the way of certain moves, like a flamethrower coming at you, rock throw from Rhyhorn, you know, might get a little too close to your character, so you've got to dodge out the way. Although that'd be kind of crazy if like your character had its own HP that you can't get hit, or you like, oh, would you just die to a wild Pokemon? I don't think that's happening, so I'm interested to find out what exactly they mean by action RPG, and if they're gonna incorporate any kind of like real-time elements into the already well-established turn-based combat system of Pokemon. I still feel that that's not going to cover the full 28 minutes, so I'm expecting there to be some kind of Pokemon Unite news in there. Obviously, the game has been very popular since the launch, maybe dwindling a little bit now because they're taking so dang long to release Blastoise already, so I'm calling it right now. Blastoise is dropping on Wednesday. They're probably going to start Pokemon Presents, or maybe end it with a little bit of a Unite segment where they say Blastoise is now available, and everyone will rejoice that finally we have the Kanto starter trio that totally should have been in it from the start. They might even reveal the other characters that have already been leaked, like Blissey, Sylveon, and Greedent. I mean, I think like 90% of people know at this point that they're coming, so might as well reveal them and just like say when they're coming out, like every 2 weeks or something, because I feel that Pokemon Unite has a really good, what's the word? Like, it's got the momentum going, the ball rolling, and if they don't keep releasing new characters or like new maps or game modes, then it's slowly gonna die down. So I'm really hoping we get Blastoise soon, and then maybe reveal the other characters during this trailer presents thing. What else could they do? I guess there was just the new Pokemon Snap DLC, so I don't feel like we would get anything else for that game for a while. It's still the 25th anniversary till the end of the year, so we could see some kind of new concert revealed. That Post Malone one was actually pretty good, like the way they animated him in 3D with the Pokemon backgrounds and everything. Post Malone was really feeling some way about that Lugia. There might even be a surprise concert during this Presents, because I'm still struggling to think of how this can be 28 minutes. I don't know, I just feel like there might be some other kind of surprise. And I'm gonna predict right now exactly what it is, because I got the insider info, what you haven't heard from the other Poketubers. Magikarp Jump 2, baby, coming soon to mobile. Anybody remember that game? It's actually pretty good. Maybe the best mobile Pokemon game. I would not be surprised if they announced some kind of other mobile game, because they've had like a new one every year the last couple of years. Cafe Mix, Magikarp Jump, Masters. So maybe they've got something up their sleeve, some kind of other mobile cash grab to get you to spend your precious Poké Dollars. That's all I got for predictions though. What do you think is gonna happen in this Presents? Are we getting Mega Evolutions? I know you guys want them, but I'm not holding my breath for it, that's for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned Wednesday morning or afternoon or wherever you live. Check your time zone. It's 6 a.m. Pacific time, so put that alarm clock on. I'll be here live streaming it. You better be here too, and I'll see you then.